Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, it has become axiomatic in this country that justice is for sale. The rich can have fancy lawyers and get off even when it's dead certain that they're guilty. The poor are put in a position where they can't fight charges against them even if they are completely innocent. And even when a prosecutor knows that someone is innocent, rather than just dropping the charges, they very often go for a plea bargain, threatening an innocent person with long prison sentences if they lose their case, so that that person a lot of times feels like they have no choice but to plead guilty to a lesser offense. This is because prosecutors are much more interested in racking up victories than pursuing justice. And prosecutors take an oath, a sacred oath, to serve justice. So doing something like that is a violation of that oath. But we have seen so often that that oath means practically nothing. When it comes to the police, for example, we've seen prosecutors routinely go into the tank a case against a cop, even though that's a violation of their oath. I'll bet that there is probably not a single prosecutor in the United States who has not violated their oath of office. We know that after the financial crisis, even though there was a ton of criminal activity associated with that, hardly anyone went to jail. Well, we may not be able to do anything about the reluctance on the part of the prosecutors to charge the rich, but there is something that can be done to protect the poor. As it stands right now, a poor person has to depend on the public defender's office, which is understaffed, underfunded, and overworked. And also, very often, the public defender's office is part of the district attorney's office. So there's an inherent conflict of interest in having the prosecutor be the boss of the public defender. What is needed is federal legislation that will, one, totally separate the public defender's office from the prosecutor's office, and two, require that they receive equal funding to the prosecutor's office, so that if the prosecutor can hire an expert witness, so can the public defender, so that the number of cases that the public defenders are working on becomes equal to the amount of cases that the prosecutor's office is working on. Public defenders should be paid well. They should, as I said, they should have the funds and the resources to fight for an innocent client. Even if it is state funding, they should be able to have all the resources that they need. Because it's important that the public defender, rather than being just interested in disposing of cases, they have to be willing to fight as hard for their clients as the prosecutor will fight to convict them. Thanks for listening.